Hey, well, today's daily sprint, we're talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And today we're talking about 5 things that people that utilize guilt to control you don't want you to know. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, so number 1, we're just gonna dive right in because guilt is such a powerful tool used by people that want to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do. And it's not always done in a mean or negative way. Very important to you to understand that my mom was the master of using guilt to protect me, to keep me home and keep me from not going out too late and things of that nature. So guilt isn't necessarily always a bad thing when it's used by other people or can be used by people that love you. So number 1, guilt is oftentimes anger in disguise. So rather than someone saying, I'm angry at you, they will use guilt, taking it off of them and then putting it on you so that they can control you and get you to do what they would like you to do. Number 2, this is a good one. When you tell somebody no, it does not harm them, okay? It does not harm them in any way. So guilt is also is often a form of selfishness, because what someone that's using guilt to turn your no into a yes is saying, hey, when I say no, I'm not taking anything away from you. I'm just not giving anything to you. So when you use guilt because I'm not giving anything to you, that is a form of selfishness. People that use guilt to manipulate you don't want you to know that they're really selfish, and that's why they're using guilt to get you to do what they want you to do. Number 3, guilt disguises sadness and hurt. Oftentimes, a big guilt statement will be from people that are very lonely or people that have made bad decisions, so people maybe don't want to be around them, and they will use that loneliness as a way to guilt people to do what they would like them to do. So guilt also often disguises sadness and hurt, which means when you give in to that guilt, you're not allowing the person to deal with the sadness and hurt so that they are no longer sad and hurt, so they can start their road to recovery. Number 4, this is a great one for you. If guilt works on you, it is not the other person's problem, it is your problem. You need to go and look at your boundaries and look at your heart and self-explore, why am I allowing guilt to manipulate me into where I give my resources, my energy, my money, or whatever it might be. Number 5, you do not owe guilt an explanation. So if you have family event going on and that means that you can't do X, Y, or Z over here, you don't owe an explanation to the people over X, Y, and Z. If the answer is no, I have something else going on that day, that is it. Regardless if they're like, well, what could be more important than giving me X, Y, and Z over here? You do not owe guilt, or people that use guilt as a tool to manipulate you, an explanation in any way, shape, or form. Let me know which one of these 5 resonates the most with you in the comments. Would love to hear it. Thanks for tuning in. Please share this with someone who may struggle with guilt or being manipulated by guilt. Have a great growth-driven rest of your week.